sea of us. In the desert, we run out of water. It's not funny. We run out of. Oh God! We run out of water. This is the last film you'll ever see. No. I told you, we're going to be realistic.
But back there is where all the dudes are. Over there is the city.
Okay, this is our holiday film from Ohman. Check it out. Great acting there from Rach.
Oman, we're in Oman.
Right, so we live in Lebanon. It does occasionally rain here, so we decided to leave and have a holiday in Oman, where it's hot. Arrived in Muscat. That's a big mosque. There's lots to see. We wanted a really cultural experience, and we had one every morning. Muscat is beautiful, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Based on it's on a harbour, so amazing mountains and wonderful sea. We thought we should start off by going for a hike.
You know Wadi?
That's coming up. Rachel's Wadi infomercial is coming up. So hikes go upwards, as you can see here, and also there's a spaceship on the mountain.
It's not a spaceship,
It is
it's
a
an
spaceship.
incense burner.
Okay, anyway, so, and I think the Sultan has that big boat. Anyway.
There were two of them, the exact same size.
They were. And now, one of the world's great Wadi specialists will explain to us about being in a Wadi. And what it is, a Wadi.
Welcome to the one of the many, like hundreds of Omani wadis. We're in one just in Muscat, actually, in the capital. And we're on a hiking path, and the path takes you right through this wadi. This wadi is just a dry riverbed. That is what wadi means. And if it were the rainy season, we should be nervous because there are flash floods. And the only reason the wadi exists is because of those flash floods. But it is not that season, and so we are safe. So we continue our trek. Bye-bye.
Hey, Wadi walking, I like it. Okay, Oman basics. First up, this is your main man Caboose, dictator, but not too bad. Secondly, this is the currency 1 rial, worth about $3. Downside of that is you spend a lot of them without thinking too much about it. And we went to spend our money in the souk in Mutra, which was very interesting. Okay, we thought about it. And we were staying here on that house that was at the beginning of that clip. Very nice, one called Maggie ran it. And we drank wine there in the evening a fair amount. And there was a beach walk nearby. And we did some shell collecting, and this nutter went cycling around selling flags. Say something sexy. Say something sexy.
I stinky.
I stinky. That is sexy. Thank you. Bye bye. There's loads to do, and we decided to do some of those things. Today we are going into the interior of Oman. Going to be hot, so we're wearing white. Rich has got her shades on. Now we're going to the ancient fort of Bala. Yeah, Bala Fort was really impressive. It's a World Heritage Site. It's huge. We walked around it for a bit, staying in the shadows. Lots of little rooms to poke around in, and windows to look through, and noses to wiggle.
There weren't that many noses to wiggle.
There were a few. But it was all pretty striking and lovely. Yeah, and then we found bats, lots of bats. Now we are going to Misfa Alapi City Road. This was an amazing village on a hillside with lots of little alleyways and doorways.
It was mostly traditional mountain houses.
And an amazing irrigation system, water flowing through the village. We went for a hike.
A sort of impromptu hike. We thought we were going for a village walk with a tiny hike. Turns out it was a 5-hour hike. We didn't do the full 5 hours though, because we didn't have any water or anything with us.
More forts, huge canyon, sort of eventually a nice breeze. Really could have done with a bottle of water or two, but there was water at the bottom of the valley. It's a beautiful sort of oasis-like setup, and this is the whole valley, or the bit that we saw.
Already got it.
Like a fraction of the 5-hour hike through the canyon, but it really was something, wasn't it?
It was.
And this is the view right down to the end where the sort of misty mountains can be seen, but really worth going to. And
Hey, sexy.
we found some honey. These are actually bees. Here are bees, or are they wasps? I don't know. Anyway, they make this stuff.
Honeybees and wasps are different.
Are they? Do wasps make honey?
No.
Then what the hell were these wasps doing? Pretending to make honey?
Those were honeybees.
Oh. Anyway, we did that. It was nice. Bought some honey because we felt sorry for the guy, and got back on the road. And then we came across this interesting place that had a bit of a history.
Yeah, it was a town that was bombed by the RAF in the 50s, and they just kind of left it. We don't know how old it actually was before it was bombed. And after Googling, I didn't find much else out, but they said centuries old.
And we're really tall. Look how tall we are. Anyway, back on the road, time to go to Nizwa itself. Now we're going to Nizwa Fort. And there was a souk, kind of a souk, but not a souk, but we went in it anyway.
Yeah, it was souk. There was lots of souks.
Oh, was it? Okay. Anyway, it was pretty. There were lots of birds in the trees. And we went home. Now we're going to the National Museum, which is a surprise. It's going to be absolutely rubbish.
Richard is so desperate to go and do something that he's chosen to go to the National Museum.
The National Snooze Fest, I imagine. This is a museum, and it was actually really interesting. I was wrong. It was not a snooze fest. It was really something. No, to be fair, there was some interesting stuff.
It was a good national museum. It's just we're not usually big fans of
And
it.
there was this dagger, which, as you can see presented here, is a Guinness World Record book for the largest dagger in the world. Awesome. Her Royal Highness Queen Rachel of Oman. Today we've hired the Beast. So we will do some interesting things on this key day. First of all, this amazing sinkhole, which I decided to have a swim in. Nothing really underwater. A few fish. The fish that you put your feet in water and they sort of eat your skin fish are in there. They didn't do any eating when I was in there. But yeah, it was cool. Amazing place to go for a dip. And then we came across this place that was perhaps the highlight of the trip, Wadi Al Shab.
Yeah, it was good.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you mind? So it was beautiful from the beginning. You get in a boat. The guy sings a bit. I'm not sure that's part of the package. I like your hat. I don't like my hat. This is a really deep canyon with the most amazing sort of water erosion from millennia, and flowing through, there's the occasional pool at the beginning. They get deeper as you go, and there was even a tiny whirlpool right there. Yeah, the further we went up, the more there was water and the more beautiful it got.
It was one of the most amazing things of my life.
That was absolutely awesome. If you ever come to Oman, you have to come to this place. Then it was time, just had time to get out to the sand dunes.
Gosh, I did a lot that day.
We did. Including filming the famous opening scene of this video that will go down in Hollywood history. But it was really beautiful.
This is the Grand Mosque of Ohman.
Back to Muscat again. The next day, we went to the mosque. So then we left Muscat and went down the coast to a place called Cantab. This is Cantab, a little fishing village, and we are staying right there. We stayed in a nice place with a view of the sea. It's a fishing village, and we did a bit of snorkeling. Here you see our intrepid snorkeler doing her hair. And our intrepid snorkeler snorkeling. And then, unfortunately, my trousers died, which was a very sad day.
Yeah, we were all very sad.
But to get happy, we went to the opera. Had a very interesting experience.
Yeah. Beautiful opera house.
Yeah. And lots of amazing dress. And and now we shall leave you with some audio from the opera.